Now let's add a special effect when we jump while in the air to make it look cool. This won't be that special, but it will be an effect. So we're going to use a circle. I'll just stamp a few. Yeah, I think I like that one. Cool. And we'll tint it just white like that. And we'll make it quite large and flat like that. Cool. And then because when we fiddle with the impasto, it kind of poofs up like that. So initially we'll have it flat and we'll add an animation to it. So we'll add a timeline and we'll just group those. And in this timeline we're going to change these settings and stuff to make it look cool. So let's add a keyframe. So normally it looks like that, and then we'll have it poof out like that with the impasto, and we'll have it fade out as well by turning down the opacity. And also I will move it down a bit as if it's kind of being pushed away, that kind of thing. I don't know how good that'll look, but we'll see. And now I'll just grab this keyframe and scale it up so it lasts a bit of time, and we can just fade that in. So now this means that this is less powered and becomes more and more powered until it's fully powered at the end of that fade in. So it goes like that. Probably move it down a little bit more. And it's going very slow, so let's just make the whole thing shorter like that. And I'll use L1 and right to kind of expand out the timeline. Then once it's actually faded out and done its animation, we'll destroy the whole thing so that we don't have tons and tons of these little clouds around the place. So let's put in a destroyer, and I'll zoom in some more, and now we can see the actual frame lines. So we get to fully opaque, fully transparent, and then the destroyer will link that to the whole group. So now if we play time, it'll play that animation and then destroy itself. So that's all sorted, and now we want to emit that at certain times using an emitter. So let's hook that up like that, object to emit, and then you click that with X and click the object you want to emit with X, and now it's linked up. And we don't want speed, we want it once, and don't limit how many can be emitted because it's going to destroy itself anyway. We don't have to worry about that. And because we have this emitter window open like that, you can actually see a preview of the object that's going to be emitted. So let's just move that around until it's around the feet like that. Yeah, so for now let's just plug that into there. So it will be emitted every time we jump. So now, so that first one you can't actually see because it's being emitted under the floor. Yeah, so you can see the first one is also emitting stuff, but you just can't see it very well because it's under the ground. So we don't want that to happen. We want to emit it just if this is beyond the first jump. So we'll do a check with a calculator. We'll plug in the current value and we'll see if it's more than 1, then we'll allow this to happen. So instead of going through just directly, yeah, so if we're trying to jump and the current count is that it's the second jump or later, then we'll power this emitter and throw out the effect. So first jump doesn't do the effect, second one and third one does. Not bad. Like that. And of course you could give this a special animation for each jump or something, some more effects. You can increase this this limit. Let's just say it's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Pretty easy. I'd like to thank Kulvitzer, Mobius DT, Jack Power, and all of my other supporters for making this tutorial possible. Check out TAPgiles.com to find out how you can support me in helping Dreams creators. Thanks for your consideration, and I'll see you in the next one.